자, 아침 독서가 좀 양이 안 차는데 조금만 더 읽어야겠습니다. The silo effect, the peril of expertise, and the promise of breaking down barriers. But it did not have much passion for studying the minute of modern markets. How to instantly connect with anyone. 96. All new little tricks for big success in the relationship. Only later do you discover regretfully that you can't make it. The 100 simple secrets of greater relationship. What scientists have learned and how you can use it. You need some relationship friends. Relationship friends help ground us in the importance of our relationship and give us a fun and healthy outlet for activities built around other people, but that include our partner. Control your destiny or someone else at will. Control your destiny or someone else at will. 제목만 매일 읽는 책. 제목만 읽어도 정신이 들게 하는 책. Control your destiny or someone else at will. Face reality as it is, not as it was or as you wish it were. The unseen body. The cortex is the highest altitude layer within our highest altitude organ, the brains behind the brain's operation. The real life of the MBA. Love giving out raise, even if your own wasn't as much as you wanted or expected. How we learn. The ability contains an element of witchcraft, frankly, and learning scientists had traditionally left the study of artistic style to the likes of academic like the Goodman. The motivation myth. How high achievers really set themselves up to win. Think of moments when you are most likely to give in to impulse that take you further away from your long-term goals. Don't sweat the small stuff in love. We would arrive at home to not 1 or 2, but sometimes 10 or 12 large bags of food. The purpose-driven life. あなたは神に支えるために創造された。聖書は神は良い行いをさせるために私たちを作られました。そしてその良い行いをあらかじめ備えてくださったのです。祈りの力、御言葉の無双を個人的なものとする。今述べたことと関連してお話ししたいことがあります。名言、言葉、ことわざ、自伝。 一定の職業や財産のない人はすでに持っているはずの暮らすかない正しい心がない。生活が安定しない人には精神の安定がないということ。わあ、じゃねえか。生活が安定しない人には精神の安定がないということ。わあ、진짜 어른 소리네요. Stepping up. Punch above your weight or formal position. Come up with ideas for new product and innovation, even if it's not in your job description. これだけ覚えておきたい聖書の言葉100。私は何に対しても心から祈ったことはありませんでしたが、その時が来ました。いつの間にかなんとなくある形をとって。Change is good, you go first. 21 ways to inspire change. You enjoy the satisfaction that comes from getting things done. The power of positive doing. 愛する主よ、あなたは行く道の輝く縁。通常で導く星、足元のなだらかな道、後ろから追ってくる優しい羊飼い、今日も今夜もいつまでも。Fresh start. The new you begins today. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. 親の誘惑。悪魔がイエスに仕掛けたミススの試練。しかしイエスはこれに対しても、あなたの神である主を試してはならないとも書いている。Speak like a CEO. Keynote speeches, pros and cons. Our daily bread. Getting even takes you down to the level of your offender. Breakout. 5 keys to go beyond your barriers and live an extraordinary life, following God's plan beyond our circumstances. Rich habits. Yeah, almost anyone with a computer has Outlook. How to achieve financial independence faster and easier than you ever thought possible. Develop a reputation for speed and dependability. Time is the currency of the 21st. Time is the currency of the 21st century. Everyone today is in a tremendous hurry. Customers who did not even know that they wanted a product or service now want it yesterday. People are less and less patient, less patient for anything. Loyal customers will change suppliers overnight if someone else can serve them faster than the people they are already dealing with. Instant gratification is no longer fast enough. Success is not an accident. The first round of self-talk should always contain present tense, first-person statement. Keep repeating the cycle of self-talk to the end of the recording. You may also want to repeat the cycle in the second person as if someone else is affirming you. For example, you are goal-directed. You are goal-directed. Sports psychology for dummies. Yeah, that won't follow you if they don't trust and respect you. The resilience factor. Resilience in marriage and long-term relationship. We don't seem to talk to anyone. But I came by and saw you there, helplessly kicking about in your own blood. Getting to know God. When the Spirit of truth comes, He will guide you into all truth. He will not speak on His own, but will tell you what He has heard. He will tell you about the future. John chapter 16, verse 13. God wants to help us make the right decision. Keep the joy. John chapter 16. So you have sorrow now, but I will see you again. Then you will rejoice, and no one can rob you of that joy. Make the decision to hold on to the joy that God has placed in your heart. You are chosen. John chapter 15. The world would love you as one of His sons if you belonged to it, but you are no longer part of the world. I chose you to come out of the world, so it hated you. Being chosen for a special role or task feels good. He did this just for you. There are many buses, each of them promising to take you to happiness. Bill Gates, how to avoid a climate disaster. But look inside the cow's stomach and you'll see 4 chambers. The adversity paradox. Jones is one of the lucky ones. The power of positive thinking. Expect the best and get it. But such thought can be emptied from the mind, emptied from the mind and will not accumulate if they are eliminated daily. Madam Speaker, and the lessons of power. Representative Emmanuel of Missouri said, change your brain, change your life. What your children listen to may hurt them. How to win friends and influence people for girls. The secret to being popular and competent. It's all about making friends. Stand strong, rise above. Develop a spiritual foundation to help you be at peace and stay strong. Stay strong. The power of your subconscious mind. Unlock your master key to success. After 25 years, he said to me, I will get a pension and retire. His dream pharmacy became a reality. The power of presenter techniques. Masters of the game. The greater the communicator. Now that we've spent multiple chapters analyzing the elements of a positive presenter behavior, let's take another look at the great communicator to see what makes him so effective. The inevitable, which have consequences beyond just advertising. The power of affirmation. I believe in the sanctity of marriage. How to make anyone fall in love with you. One or two slowed down, but after the drivers checked her out, they sped away. Don't sweat the small stuff for teens. Simple ways to keep you cool in stressful times. She said that her desire to not sweat the small stuff, along with the acceptance of the fact that everyone has an occasional horrible day, saved her sanity. We are an associate company trading on Kostak. 今、キリストを証しする聖書に学ぶ現代人の生き方。教会に行かなくても、洗礼を受けたからには、この印象があり、霊が宿っているのです。Mothers attracted women through honesty, without the hesitation, without the fear, and without the apology. 2020 great at the list by 20 outstanding business thinkers. Try making your next big thing small. You might surprise yourself. Black box at the thinking. Dyson's workshop was a tiny former coach house. Avoid retirement and stay alive. Few economies are able to support their aging population, even in the short to medium term. But imagine what a difference it would make if these people turned their backs on retirement and all kept contributing. You don't have to be ruthless to win. The other side of this winning equation is knowing when to say no. The art of success, what no one even taught you, but you still need to know. And before change can come, we must see the need for it. Unplug every day. 365 ways to log up and live better. Don't set an alarm clock. Instead, wake up with the sun. Wake up with the sun. Creating success from the inside out. Develop the focus and the strategy to uncover the life you want. Empowerment versus victimhood. The don't sweat the affirmation. Compassion is a gift that allows me to more freely spread the loving energy of the universe into the lives of those around me. Next level thinking. You are not a runaway slave. You are a son. You are made for more. He said to me, Lisa, victory doesn't always come overnight. Impulse. 이스라엘の人々はダビデには when he talks how to make a million as a speaker. We mercilessly examine the reasons for failure, but seldom examine the causes of our success. Business made simple. For the next 4 days, I'll introduce you to the Communication Made Simple framework and teach you how to answer those 5 questions. So any audience you stand in front of is impressed with your ability to communicate. Daily 37. How to be a greater communicator, give a greater presentation. 今日の今を悔いなく生きる。Express yourself. How often do you call your parents? How to be your own best friend. It takes courage to let go of that fantasy of childhood safety. Marry him. That's exactly why Ivan was saying assumptions are so dangerous. The power is within you. You can't learn life for another person. What's your foot telling you? Heal your body. I move beyond the past limitation into the freedom of the now. It is safe to be me. Life strategies for teens. List the 3 things you are most unhappy with yourself. How to click with people. Once you've reached a certain level of connection, once you know the who, what, where, when, and how something said to you, asking why give you a deeper level of understanding and insight into what makes someone tick and tells you exactly how to click.